Essential industries. Things a country needs to survive. In WWI this included railways, coal and shipping. Both Britain and Germany made sure these workers were well paid and took over companies. Rationing. When food is limited. In Britain this was made compulsory in 1918 because voluntary rationing didn't work. Punishments were harsh. Naval Blockade. When the ships of one country don't allow ships in or out of the port of another. Britain did this to Germany during WWI. Turnip Winter. The winter of 1916-17 was really scarce of food in Germany. They relied on turnip stocks to survive. Price capping. The German government put limits on how much shops could charge for food to avoid people making profits during wartime. Infrastructure damage. When things the people need and damaged or destroyed. In Germany this meant roads, hospitals, schools, railway lines, factories and other essentials like beer are reduced. Germany and France were in ruin. Reichstag. The German version of Parliament. Public disorder. There were protests and riots regularly in Germany from 1915 onwards. In 1915, 500 women protested against it. In 1916, 10,000 workers protested in Berlin shouting "Down with war, down with the government." But in 1918 this anger boiled over into demanding revolution. Naval Mutiny. On October 28, 1918 the German Navy, based in Kiel, refused to follow the orders of their commanders. They didn't want to fight anymore. This gained support from the workers. Mutiny in the army. The German army were sent to force the Navy to follow orders, but they joined them. Revolution. When one system of government is replaced by a completely different one, they can be peaceful or violent and usually happen in desperate circumstances. Abdication. The Kaiser resigned his position on November 9, 1918, after being advised he had no support in the army or the Reichstag and that his life may be in danger if he didn't. Philipp Schniederman. A senior member of the Reichstag who announced from the balcony of the Reichstag building that the Kaiser had abdicated before he actually had to apply more pressure. The crowds cheered. Armistice. A peace agreement signed on November 11, 1918, which ended WWI. It was signed by Matthias Erzberger on behalf of the German people and under the orders of the new president. November Criminals. A nickname given to the new government by people in the army and those who opposed WWI ending. They said the actions of the new government sold out Germany to the Allies. Peace terms. Contained in the Armistice, Germany had to end all fighting, give up most of its boats, railway carriages and trucks, withdraw all troops back to Germany, continue the British naval blockade, pay reparations and give the Alsace-Lorraine plus other territory to France. President Ebert, leader of the Social Democrats in Germany, who became leader of the country after the Kaiser. Treaty of Versailles. A more detailed peace agreement to follow the armistice, signed in June 1919.